Hey everybody, hold on, let me see. Still just 2 bars. Rant number 1. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Hold on, focus. Rant number 1. I'm in a hotel. Y'all like my hair? It looks terrible because I don't like that it's touching me, so anyhow, that's not the rant number 1 that I want to say. Rant number 1 is my phone don't work in the hotel. Yeah, so if y'all seen, oh, she uploaded a video today, or it would have been this morning because today is the 27th. Well, know that I put that video together last night about 9:30, 10. And y'all know my phone is wonderful. Got a Galaxy S9. I love my phone. I have no problem with T-Mobile when it comes to certain things, but me uploading things, sometimes the internet gets on my nerves, but anyways, I haven't really had problems with them. Y'all like my bracelet? This is the room key, my Disney pass, everything's on here. Savannah, stop running in and out. So rant number 1 is my phone don't work in the room. I'm in the room, nice room. Couldn't give a room tour. Why? Because I could record it, or I could have recorded it and uploaded it, but y'all wouldn't have got it till this morning on the 27th. So, yeah. So that's rant number 1. Kind of rant number 2 is they are a little backwards. At the parks. Good thing about it, we did get to bring our own backpacks, which, excuse me, y'all didn't mean to grunt in y'all's ear. Brought a backpack. That's all well and good. We have the meal passes, So rant number 2 is we missed the first reservation to eat, because we got the package where eating with the characters. I know y'all, it looks like I'm bald, but I do got hair. It's just as braided, and y'all know me, or y'all don't know me, I got like tracks right here, so it looks like I just like I'm going bald. Anyhow, my hair's braided. This is sewn on top of my hair. Of course, it looked good on the first and second day, but I'm hard on her, so it's not the hair's fault, it's my fault. So we missed the first time. I'm supposed to be there at 12. Well, we missed it, so we got it changed to 4. We got there. They said we had to be there by 4. So soon as we got to Animal Kingdom, we went straight there. There's like, okay, well, you can't check in till 4. And we're like, but they told us to be here by 4. The man said, you can't check in until 4 o'clock on the dot, which was like 15 minutes. Was mad, but we were like, okay, 15 minutes. Good thing they had courtesy water, which, if you ever been to Disney or any other parks, that is a bonus, because, you know, sometimes the line to the water fountains are long, or the water fountains are wide and in between. So sitting there, ice cold water, it was delicious. Loved it. So I drank me 2 little cups of water, which they were little tiny cups. Drank me 2 of them. We're waiting. I'm sipping, you know, and we're listening to music, you know, and so, you know, having a good time. Y'all know me, and if y'all don't know me, I'm gonna say y'all know me. If y'all don't know me, then y'all would get to know me. I love drums. I told Gary, like, if anybody was like, oh, you're gonna hypnotize her, you don't need a snake charmer. Get me a good old drum, like a kettle drum, or even just like, I have said this in multiple other videos, which I am not lying, and if y'all seen them, then y'all be like, oh, she did say she liked drums. I love when I'm in Kingsport, or you know, up that way, Kingsport, Rogersville. I don't know if any of them goes to Johnson City churches, but anyways, I know Kingsport, Johnson City, or Kingsport, Rogersville, or the 2 churches that the aunts and cousins, and they're really my cousins, but y'all know the story behind that. My mom was only child, spoiled. But when they go to church, I love it, because they play the drums. Like my cousin Mitchell, it's a beast on the drum. Cousin Mitchell, my cousin Cordell, my cousin Zacchaeus, which, you know, Zacchaeus plays for, he's in the marching band at Middle Tennessee. So, like, he's super good. He learned how to play the drums from his uncle, which is Cordell. And, but, you know, Cordell and Lolita, they're siblings. But all them, pretty much all the males, know how to play the drums, and I love it. So you know, I don't know if any of the girls know how to play drums, because I know Zacchaeus does. I know Josh and Cordell and Mitchell. I'm trying to think any of the other kids. Does Hanson might? I mean, I don't know. Anyways, but I love the drums, and I tell people, if you want to hypnotize me or something, play a good old drum. And I swear, I told Gary, I was like, I think that I was a part of a native tribe of some sort that had to do with drums, because it is like freaking, like, I hear it and automatically, like, I don't, when I go to church, I don't get up and, you know what some people, oh, you know, she got the Holy Spirit, she want to get up, she want to run around and woo. that's like, I get the feeling, but boy, I get that Holy Spirit feeling. Like, I don't never want to get up, but like, I feel closer to God. I feel His presence. But then when I'm at their churches, like, I be borderline about to get up, because it's just like, I catch that spirit, and like, I don't get up and I don't shout, but like, God knows that I feel Him. But mixed with drums, I'm telling you, I could probably float. They be like, how is she floating off the ground? That's what drums do to me. It's like I am literally riding on the currents, the sound waves to drums, because that's how it makes me feel. Like, if somebody told me go out and do a backflip, I'd be like, I don't know how. Play me some drums, I probably can do a backflip, round, layout, all that. Do the Raven Simone. Do the Simone Biles layout. Her floor exercise. Probably do Allie Rickman. Probably even do Sean Johnson and Nastia Lukin. Probably do all. Just give me them drums, and I could probably pick up a mountain. But anyhow, so that's what made us mad. So we got there, and then we got in and we ate, and then we was going to look at the Lion King. Well, that line was so far. Like, it was I know at least 200 people standing in line waiting. Because it literally was like, I can't even, because I'm trying to think of a building. Like, if somebody was standing in a straight line of a super Walmart, they probably, like one in front of another, would probably go around like a super Walmart store. One good time, maybe 1.5. It was a lot of people. So we didn't do that. We then went, I don't know where we went after that, but we went somewhere, and then we watched a light show. Loved it. I think Savannah was trying to come in. I got the door open, if y'all wondering. So I loved it. And then, that's what I was getting at. So, rant number 1, we missed. Well, 1, my phone don't work inside the hotel room. And then 2, we had to reschedule that lunch. And then 3, we were waiting. We were in the right spot. And it was like we were under a little tent that said Epcot, or it was like a little cuticle. We could have went to Epcot, we could have went to Animal Kingdom, or Hollywood. No, Animal Kingdom or Epcot. Well, Epcot came. The bus. Sorry. The Epcot bus came. And we got on that bus. Well, Gary's like, oh, well, it'll take us to Animal Kingdom too. And if y'all don't know, Animal Kingdom is the only part that you can't get on the monorail and go to. Like, you have to get on the bus, or you have to drive there. The other ones, all the monorail connects to all of them. So tomorrow we will be okay if we want to switch, because we got a hopper. So we got on the Epcot bus. It took us to Epcot. So then we find out, it don't go to Animal Kingdom. So then we got off the bus. Gary went and asked, and then came back. Yeah. Sorry, guys. They was like, oh yeah, Animal Kingdom. It's like, don't let that door slam. Just, you're already in here. So they were like, oh yes, in 7. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to Gary. When the bus comes and it's pulling away, when we realized that was the Animal Kingdom bus. Because we were sitting there talking, we were looking. But we wasn't over there standing because we was trying to figure out if we had time to run into Epcot, do a few things, and then come back out to the bus. Because like I said, we had to be over at that lunch thing at 4. So then what happened was, so we missed the bus. We were standing there talking. All we had to do is literally just walk, not even, like where we were standing was, like if we just started probably walking towards it, you know, before we realized it was pulling out. Like, because I didn't even see the bus pull up. And it pulled up, and because we weren't standing there waiting, it came, stopped, and then it pulled back off because nobody else was in that line waiting. So we missed that bus. And the buses come every 22 minutes. So we walked over, and we're standing there. And you realize we're in Animal Kingdom resort or lodging line. Good thing I looked up. It's a good thing I looked here. Get up here. It's a good thing I looked up because right in front of us was the Animal Kingdom bus. So we would have been getting on the wrong bus again. So we got on the right bus. We didn't really run because it was like 7, and then I think the actual park bus was like 8. So it was just like 7, 8. And so we just walked over, got on the bus, but it was standing room only because it was full. So we got over there, and once we got in, I guess it was okay. I guess. Besides, when we went, and then we had a lucky shot because we were leaving after the lights thing. We were leaving Bugs Life, or yeah. And what happened, Hannah? Can you tell the people what happened at a Bugs Life? It's a Bugs Life. She was scared. She cried the whole time. Like, I'm talking about screaming. But
that is scary.
It wasn't that scary.
I don't like spiders.
Yeah. She walked in determined she wasn't going to like it. She already did. Like, literally, when we walked by, I'm like, Gary, is it closed? And because it was like, 10 minutes. The show was every 10 minutes. And I was like, well, there ain't nobody waiting. And so I was like, Gary, go over and see. And they were like, oh, no, you can just go down there. Shows is every 10 minutes. And we got down there and picked up our glasses. We didn't have to wait. Like, literally, we walked just down there. And then after that, Hannah cried, and she didn't want to do it, and she was afraid of the bus. But all the kids, I think, were scared. I think what was the most scariest was because the thing is, like whatever's happening, you're seeing it like it's sort of like 4D, because it's like, for an example, the stink bug, when he turns around and he shoots and farts, boom, you smell it. And then when the acorns are being shot at you, you feel puffs of smoke. Puffs of air. So it feels like that they're really coming towards you. And so I'm thinking that's what it was. You can smell it, you can feel it, you can see it. And she was like super scared.
I just don't like this friend. Hi, Hannah. And I just don't like the spider.
The spider, he was like at the beginning, he didn't even do anything. She didn't like anything.
I only like the frog.
No, you didn't.
The bees.
No, you didn't.
Yes, it is.
No, you didn't. You didn't like none of them. But it's fine, because like all the kids in that theater was screaming and crying. But that's the one thing that I was excited about, was for them to see that. And
I've never seen that.
yeah, well, I mean, but anyhow, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.
Bye.